Carbon credits. You know what those are? Those were ones for big industrial nations like the United States, Russia, China, Europe, to buy carbon credits from poor countries, like the middle of Bango, the middle of the Pacific. They have 10,000 carbon credits, and what they get is, who gave them the carbon credits? Who knows? They would buy. A carbon credit is basically equal to 1 credit is equal to 1 ton of CO2. Oh, and big industrial companies or small industrial companies, countries can buy those carbon credits from the poor countries. So what has happened is that I don't know how they get the carbon credits. I can't really say, but they're making a lot of money off the United States and everybody else. India too, yeah. So it has reduced the CO2. How warm has it been this summer? How's your tornadoes and hurricanes? To see the effect, you go to the United States to see the effect. Why? Well, let's see. We got the cold north. We got 2 oceans on either side of us. And then with the Caribbean. And when the hurricanes come up, they mainly hit the United States. Oh, they hit Puerto Rico. Yeah, they sure did. And they keep flattening it every few years. The tornado, or Hurricane Alley, Tornado Alley. But if you live in Florida or along its coast, but back to carbon credits. Yes, and those leaders of those small island nations, well, they're sending their kids to college. Switzerland, Europe, United States. They're driving around with very expensive cars. I thought they were against pollution. The wind blows pollution away. They live in very nice homes. Well, not everyone does, There's still the guy who lives in the grass shack over there. But otherwise, they're living like kings. Their citizens? Who cares about the citizens? It usually is greed, and corruption is corruption, and money makes every honest person dishonest. But we look at carbon capture. Is it working? No. Small nations say, I'm going to sell you this, and you're going to give me money. You give me money. I'm going to go out and buy myself a new car, a nice boat, a nice house. Oh, yes. Solar cells, forget those. Yes. So, middle of nowhere, getting extremely rich. Well, how about the poor people? No one in the United States is classified as being poor. Have you seen your homeless lately? No? Have you seen the backward parts of the United States? With 3 rusted cars in the front lot. Almost like my place. Right. Ramshackle house and a brand new TV or TV cable. Everyone has a cell phone, folks. Always amazing when I was working at a food bank and see how many people who were on food stamps or come here, go to the church for food. All the kids seem to have cell phones or tablets. Wow. Obamacare. But yeah, hey, it doesn't make any difference. The old saying, these little countries have Swiss bank accounts. Well, why don't they get platoons for their homes. Oh no, we can't do that. Our island is going to get swamped, and you're going to pay for it. Right? Why don't you move? Oh no, we can't do it. This is home territory. Okay. Well, I guess a typhoon will take care of you. Mother Nature will decide your fate. And the United States will people will get things. Of course, the United States is $35 trillion in debt, so it really doesn't make any difference. We're gonna still, hey, I want to be warm in the winter, and I'm going to be cool in the summer. I'm going to have lighting, and I really don't give a hoot about the rest of the planet. Why should I? They don't care. Now they care. When temperatures hit 135 degrees, what is in Death Valley, and 110 degrees all across the southern of the United States, then they care. They didn't care, they should have cared 50 years ago. You can't really sit there and cry when you have, a house full of kids. They are all going to get fed. They all want to be warm. They all want to be cool. Let's talk about coolness. In India, one of the big manufacturers things in India is air conditioning, because the cities there stay hot. If it's 100 degrees outside, it's 95 degrees at night. It's 100 degrees now. Now they're up to 110 degrees. And people are dying the poor people are dying of heat stroke. People don't work out that way. Animals don't work out that way. So it's a real major. Oh yeah, India has to give out credits to the people in Bangladesh, right next door. Well, they're getting money. Yes, they're getting carbon credit money. Yes. Until they put up an industrial plant, then that gets cut into. If you have a manufacturing on your island, or if somebody starts looking at how much carbon you produce, there goes your carbon credits, folks. Hey, gasoline for the car. You guys running Stanley steamer cars? No? Oh, that's too bad. Sorry about that. That's carbon credit for you.